There we go. Okay, so I believe we're good now. Mike's good, that's good. Yep, we're good. Should be good. Alright. So, where are we at today? We're doing some Fed rank ups because I would like to be able to unlock my Corvette. Though, I will go for the Imperial one too. So, I believe I can access it from here on the purchase shop list. Take this and drag it to the end. I guess I can't. I can do alliance ships here, but I can't do federal ships here apparently. Well, when I'm ready for it, I'll go digging. I'll go around digging for it when I'm ready for it. I mean, I can't buy them here, but... Interesting. Okay, anyway. So let's see. Was there a mission for us today? This one could use some support. No. Well, no. Here we go. Strike contract. I don't think I'm really set up for these. You need to eliminate 6 pirates in a nearby system. I mean, I could do a strike contract. I don't know how good I'll do in a strike contract. It's been a while. Sure. Let's give it a try. Worst that happens is I totally botch it and I can't find the guys. It's usually the way it... Let's clean up the map a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay. Guys, this will be good practice for when I go to do power play in my own system. Because I don't want it to be independent. I want it to actually be aligned. I don't know who I'm going to align it with, but I do want it to be aligned. So we just have to figure out what we're going to align it to, and then do a whole bunch of missions to get it to flip over. I want to get my first real station done before I do that. Now, I'm not there yet. I'm still working on the asteroid base. I think I'm 7% done, 8% done on that thing. Something around that range. But I'm doing some bulk transfers. Short hauls, bulk transfers. I need like, 10 plus K of a bunch of junk. I think it's like 500. It's like 50,000 tons. And most of it is like common stuff. Alright. I think what we want to do here scan the system real quick so we actually have a real scan of the system. Asteroids. No. Oh, I just need to do this mapping. It's apparently an area of space I have not that I have not been dealing with properly. Even though I lived up here for a long time. A lot of planets I don't have mapped in the system. It's kind of silly. It's fine, whatever. I'll look at the map in a second and figure out where they are. If I don't have to interdict them, I'll be fine, I think. Because I don't have an interdictor on this ship. But I do have a warrant scanner. Alright. So, what are we looking for now? What's it say? Fine. Whatever. It's fine. You know it's wanted. Bloody bugger. Question, though, is actually getting it. Where's... Okay. I am rusty with combat. That's what this shows me. Oh, that was close. It's been too long. This is me out of practice. This guy's got chafes. I don't have missiles. Which would be nice if I had missiles. System Patrol finally showed up. Yeah. Just gotta keep him down. Jeez. Sub 22, how are you doing today? Don't mind me. I'm totally botching a combat mission. I am relearning how to fly this thing in combat. And I am regretting the fact that my my throttle slips everywhere. Oh no, it's fine. I've only been up about 10 minutes. I've only been up about 10 minutes. So, you really didn't miss much. We started in Wolf 906, trying to do some Fed status, and they had a kill target mission. So I figured, I don't really like these missions, but I'll give it a go. I usually botch them pretty hard. But I figured, we'll give it a shot. And, yeah, no. I'll be happy if I actually complete it. There's motion target. Yeah, thankfully this one is my pre-built Python 2 with some tweaking. So even if I do blow it, it's not expensive. It's annoying, but not expensive. Yeah, no, my throttle likes to slide all over my desk. So it's a pain in the butt. And because of that, I tend to not like doing combat missions. But I've been doing delivery missions for my system for like, what, 3 weeks now? Just need a break. Don't know. It was server related because a lot of people were having issues. But I didn't see anything posted on their website, or on like the X channel. I may have missed it. You know, showing that, hey, we had a problem for XYZ. I don't know. All I know is that some of the guys that were in here yesterday were saying they were having problems. And some of the guys on PTN were also having issues. What is... It's a... I may be overmatched in this one? this might not be pretty. I have no clue. I mean, no one's shooting at me yet, so. I'm trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be shooting at here. Hopefully it's not all these guys. God, that would so suck. I have to kill all 6 of these guys? Yeah, those are my targets. Oh, this is not pretty. That's a lot of fair lances. That's a lot of fair lances, and I have no missiles. Yeah. I may regret this. All right. Not yet. Not sure what this is gonna look like yet. They might be super weak. But if it's gonna be a lot of chafes and flares, that might be possible. Do that. But if I can get him to attack me one at a time, we'll probably be okay. See if I can get him to come at me one at a time. Because like this, us being out here by ourselves, this guy probably won't be able to touch me. As long as I can catch him. I'm out of practice so hard. Because I can't get on his tail. And the funny thing is, this particular ship, I found when I was playing around with it, has like insane turn and whatnot. But it's weird because there's times that it just doesn't respond well. And there's times that it responds like super crazy well. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an input problem between the controller and the game, or if it's just the game, or what. We got one. You know, these fair to lances kind of suck. These guys apparently like, chafes. Which, from a combat perspective, it's not a bad idea, and I should probably have them on this ship. Even though I don't. I think that this is a little slower. Maybe that one was hard because he was the boss. He was named. This guy's not named. So it's possible he was just, you know. That one was hard because it wasn't named shit. Target shields are down. I'm not at 78%. That's not bad. Alright, burn them out. Let's try and get our shields back. I don't want to bounce off him, though. That would be a terrible day in the neighborhood. Like that. He kamikazed. He was worth a lot. Where is it? Huh? Yeah. No, it's one guy out here. There he is. I see him. There's an MT. Let's get the kill word scanner on him. How's the ideas Ides of March treating you? I don't know. I would say it's treating me decent. It hasn't killed me yet today. The server's behaving itself, so there's that. I have this stupidly long mission to try and level up, but me? We'll get through it. Yeah, this is good practice. Is the mission going to give you a lot of money? No, it's going to give me a rank. I am currently a petty officer. After completing this mission, I will go up a rank. That is what we're after today. We're going after federal ranks. And if I can find the courier missions, those are way faster than these combat missions. The combat ones they're not hard, usually. But they are, how should we say, longer. So, long missions do not bode well if you want to do things in a rush. But it's okay. Dude, you're bouncing off my shields again. I don't want you bouncing off my shields. I might change my loadout a little bit, though. I mean, you do have to have the pulse lasers in order to take down shields. And the Gatlins are for everything else, but I know Sweet. That in the past, one of the rigs that I used to use was all Gatlins. Now, I don't know about the Python. Where's that war at? Okay, it's that way somewhere. It's out there somewhere. Just have to find them. So we are, as we stand, 4 for 6. There they are. Just have to find the other two. No, money missions are usually trade missions. To be honest. You want money, it's usually doing trade. If I wanted money, I would continue doing my system. Honestly. Because that's worth money. I need to get down here. Yeah, this is the line location. Alright, let me leave my little bubble and come back. Doing so will often reset the mission a little. Okay, come on. Scan. I'm being bubbled. We got a contact. And it's shooting at us. Oh my goodness. He just bounced off my shields. Jeez. Come on. Get my scan. It's fine. Out of practice. It's fine. We're good. Dude's got rockets too, which is bad. Those hit me, I am gonna take a lot of damage. It's all good. 45 health, not too bad. I was out of range. I don't run out of ammo. I'm trying to deal with these guys. That's what really sucks. I have ammo, but still. What's down? Alright. Got a couple more targets in the system now. Yay. Wait. Is it just junk targets? No. Down there. Oh, security service. Okay. No, it's just the cops showing up, trying to figure out what's going on. Works for me. Is the mission doing? Yeah, you just said that. I don't know. I don't know if this mission's actually worth it. But we're gonna do it. Alright, so. Here we go. Around here, we did have that one point, but I don't see any others. I don't know. Maybe we can get lucky and find another one. Not what I wanted. Okay. Just looking for one more target. So the mission says to search beacons or whatever. I guess we can check one of these signal sources. Let's grab some emissions. See if we can find something here. Nothing significant. I'm not seeing anything. I like threat zeros. It's behind me. Let's have a look at that one. Mission target. Bingo. Well, that's gonna take a while to get to. Thankfully, we have a SCO drive. How far did I overshoot it? 1,200 light seconds. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Alright, here we go. Now, the kills, the warrant kills, those might be worth money. As an example, for the four bounties we do have on the register is about 3 mil for the 4 bounty contracts I do have. So it is registered I have 5 kills, but I don't know what the cops got the bounty contract and I didn't get the contract. I don't know. But, you know, I've got around 3 mil for that. The actual mission pays nothing, but the bounty contracts pay a lot, so I guess that's something. The fact that I've been on now about 40 minutes on the same on my first mission, because it was a nasty one. So what do I get for grabbing a fight contract? Oh well. It's fine. Hi guys. Oh God, do not. I really don't want y'all all scanning me at once. Because you might actually attack me. Now, if you do the kill warrant scan around everybody, you can usually pick out the ripest targets you want a lot of money. So, like, I'm doing these kill warrant scans. And I'm looking for the juiciest target. Because there are like 6 or 7 of them out there, and I know that once I get them all targeted, we're good to go. Alright, so let's see. Where's this guy at? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, last guy here. This guy over here. Let's see what this guy's worth. Come on, be big money. Honestly, that guy's worth money, but this guy here is all I need. Because I only need 1. And he's only in a Cobra 5, so. There was a Cobra 3 out there. But which would be easier to kill than this Cobra 5. But it's okay. I'm just gonna take the quick kill. Kill the Cobra 5. Because the large ones I got a fair to land, so whatever. Alright. Mission sucks. Mission successful. Okay, let me go back to orbit. And map. Is it not hard? It's being a little laggy today, though. I will say that. Like I said, this Python 2, I like the Python 2, but it controls a little weird sometimes. At least the version that they have on the pre-built store. It's got some odd tuning, I guess. But that's way to explain it. Alright. There's Herbert. Alright, come on, Herbert, let's go. I mean, this thing does have, like, the best shields and stuff that you can buy. That's not like a Guardian made. So, what's that thing I'm going to do? At some point, I'm going to go do some Guardian runs to actually get Guardian gear. The problem is, doing Guardian gear, because I don't have a carrier, I have nowhere to put the resources that you have to, that you have to have in order to make, like, the engines and whatever. The engines and weapons and stuff. Because you gotta have, like, a corrosive equipment to do that. Well, I do have some associates that can help me with that, but I gotta have the rest of the components that I have to get off of the Guardian stuff first. So there is that. That was long. Add 5 minutes. Yeah, no kidding. It was a very long mission. But it is my rank up mission, so yay. It'll put us up a rank. Oh, I've been sitting on the ability to rank up to Admiral in the Fed fleet for, I don't know, years. I was just too lazy to do it. Part of the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't have the money. Ranking up really didn't mean anything unless you have enough money. Unless you have about 1 billion credits. So you can go buy a Corvette or a, whatever. Is it the Corvette? Federation Corvette? Or the, what is it, one is the Corvette, the other one is the, oh god, I can't remember what it is. Anyway. Can't remember what it is. I have planned to get my ranks maxed out for, both factions. Yeah, it's a Corvette and is it a Corvette and the Clipper? Yeah, it's a Corvette and the Clipper. I want to get both of them. I just needed a break from doing all that shipping. Yeah, doing this mid-sized station that I'm doing right now, and the ground port that I'm doing right now, do make me long for a carrier. Let me tell you. Having a carrier would make this so much easier. Maybe I'm trying to move 20,000 tons of stuff around. Alright. Turn on my Navy contract. I'll take the influence, because I don't need the credits. I'm now a warrant officer. Alright, let's back out of that. Go to the mission, not the mission board. Go to the contact board. Administrative contact. Bounty vouchers. So I've got, not bad, around 3 million, yeah, 3,100,000 in vouchers from that one mission. That's not bad. Yep, we're a warrant officer. Question is, do I have the next mission? They want me to have cordial with this guy here. I actually don't have the ability to make myself cordial with him. Well, that's not helpful. Alright. Let's see. Is there another port in the system that I can borrow? It's not landing on the ground. I mean, I could go to Rice. Guess I could go down to Rice. Yeah, let's go down to Rice. See if we can get another mission while we're here. Oh, we got a system permit. I got PLX 695 now. That's good. Let's see. So, system permits. You pick those up as you rank up. And I've picked up several already. That one will show up eventually. That kind of stuff doesn't show up in your HUD for a while. If I log out and log back in, it'll show up right away. The stuff you're working on building. Yeah, we finished the mining station this morning. And I started. I'll show you. How about I actually use the right window? So, if I go to my station down here, I'll show you. So, Robert City, which is my mining space station, is completed. And I started doing orbital construction on Hughes Enterprise. And I'm 16% done. So, not too bad. This is going to take a couple of days to build out. but it's not too bad. And when I have 10,000, I gained 50 people, by the way. When the mining station went online, I gained 50 people. That's it, only 50 for the mining station. But once I get the asteroid base online, it should jump up to a couple 100,000, at least. Not yet. 10,450. Because before we were at 10,400. It's slow. It's slow progress. Was that what we had last night? Well. Oh. Actually, yeah, that's probably right. Because the mining station isn't quote-unquote done until Thursday. So it may not actually have a population gain until Thursday when it actually finishes completing. So, at which point the mining station and the security station will both be fully online. But no, we'll get there. It's just a matter of getting the resources piped in. Now, once I get that asteroid base in place, I should have access to most basic materials in system. Might be slow. You know, it might only be like I get like a couple of K a day or whatever. But I should be able to have most things in system for the basic materials. And the ground station, once that goes online, I should have at least some CMMs coming in every day. Might have to add some more like refineries or whatever to make that a better thing. I have not looked at any other system. I want to get this big station up and running first. Once I get the station up and running, then I can look around. Because I need a hub for major minerals. Like right now I have to fly on a 20-minute round trip back and forth in order to get the big bulk materials. So aluminum, steel, titanium, copper, that kind of stuff, and CMMs. That's like the three or four big items that you have to have a lot of. And because of that, and I have to go on this 20-minute round trip, I can only do 3 trips an hour. And when you have 50,000, 40 or 50,000 tons for like the really big stations, that's a lot of trips to those really big stations when you're talking 30 minutes at a time. You gotta do 200,000 tons of resources, and you can only do 700 tons at a time. You're talking, what? How many trips is that? Brain's not working today. Because the large stations, it's like 200,000 tons of total weight. And I can do 720. So that's 280 trips. And with the average trip time being, 20 minutes, that's like 100 hours. Back and forth. It's still doable in a week, but it's a lot of trips. But if I have the bulk materials in system, and I can just have to ferry them across the system 10,000 light seconds, then we are golden. It'll be an easy peasy one for us to do. Oh, no, can't be there. Alright. Oh, turn that off. Turn that off. Off. Yes, everybody. No. I can't work on the Imperial Navy one because I can't make this guy like me. I can't make this guy like me. Alright. They don't have bribery missions. It's kind of hard for me to rank up with them. Quickly, anyway. That's why you're getting all the small stuff out of the way, so maybe you can buy stuff in the house. Exactly. So I've got a couple of mining facilities down. I got one on planet, one in orbit. I've got the starport is an industrial port, so that'll take care of some of our industrial manufacturing. I do need a high-tech one to get some of the other stuff that we need. So we'll need a high-tech for that. So we can start making some of that in-house. And then I need a farming facility for food, which I'm going to make. I'll make a big one. And we should be okay. What was in this system? Station-wise. Oh, good. It's got a big station. That's what I want. I have better luck getting good missions at big stations. So yeah, the idea, well, part of it is you have to get the small stuff out of the way. So for an example, if you want to build a small Type 2 station or facility, you have to build a Type 1 facility, which gives you 1 Type 2 credit. My asteroid base costs me 3 size 2 credits, which means I had to build 3 size 1 facilities in order to be able to make my asteroid base. The large station that I want to build is going to take 6 tier 3 credits. When this station's done, and when this station's done, I'll have 3. I think it is. I think it's 3. Yeah, I think it's 3 credits I'll have. So I'll need 3 more credits. But if I can build that large agri farm that I was looking at, which is a tier 2 agri farm, then that'll give me like 2 credits. But I'll have to have a tier 1 I do a tier 1 facility in order to get that. Which is fine, because I need to do that high-tech one anyway. So I do the high-tech one, drop that in there, easy peasy. Maybe drop another mining or research one in there. I don't want to do research. Yeah, it does. It all adds up. Oh, TV ads. I'm sorry. I can't help there. I can't help with TV ads. I do miss my automatic cruise assist. My super cruise assist. I do miss that. Thank you. So over here, I said we haven't done any empire ranks. Though if I get one that I can do easily, I'll just go ahead and pop it out while I'm here. Ooh, my warrant officer rank isn't high enough. Be still my heart. I need to do some Federation missions in order to get warrant officer. I just realized that. I haven't done enough missions for warrant officer. I'll start bribing people again. I'm not doing enough bribery. I didn't notice that when I was in the last system. It's probably I didn't have a mission over there. Because I don't have one. I'm not ready for it. I got the position and the respect. I just don't have enough respect. We just need a little more respect, that's all. I don't care about these independents. Independents don't matter to me. These don't matter to me. This guy matters. This guy matters. This guy matters. Shut up. That stinks. Alright. Let's go back to Wolf 906. I should have bribery missions up there. His last promotion, a former boss still thinks she can boss you out. Yeah, no, that's about right. It's usually how it works. Come on. I still... Oh, it's a beluga. See, and my beluga's not up here. My beluga is down by my new system. And I could build a new beluga. I went from nursing bosses to surgeon, nursing bosses to surgeon bossing. You know. The question is, though, do you enjoy the upgrade? Whoa. Was the upgrade worth it? If the answer is yes, then it doesn't matter. Answer is no, then It's life. Yes, I do. The pay is better. Hours suck. Yeah, that's about right. It's medical. It's normal. Um, yeah, no, medicals, the hours for medical, unless you're working like a doctor's office, tend to suck. Especially working in hospital or hospice. It's usually bad for the sleep schedule. But your schedule's not too bad because you're here every day, so you're here twice a week with me, so it's not too bad. I mean, the whole thing's not too bad on you. I forgot I need to keep bribing people. Yeah, so maybe to be honest, the end of year, it might change. That's when everyone's trying to use up their deductible. Well, yeah, I never liked the idea of trying to use up my deductible. Because often, the year that happens is the year I usually needed it for something major. Like, hey, I'm going to use my deductible up this year. And then, you know, somebody on the plan, you know, ends up being in the doctor's, in the hospital for like 2 days or whatever. Because, you know, they bang themselves up pretty good. It's usually how it works. At least in my family, anyway, when I was a kid. That's usually how it ended up working. So, I learned from my parents. Never use your deductible if you have one. I mean, do your normal visits, but, you know, don't go out of your way to use up your deductible. Because you're probably going to want it later. But that's, you know, on insurances that are kind of garbage. I know how that's supposed to work, but I also know how it doesn't work in a lot of people. Every year your deductible renews. Sorry. Well, yeah, if you have something to use it on that makes sense. As an example, dental work. If you're working with dental, you have a maximum that they will cover for. And if you're looking to do a lot of major work, like you're older and want to get dentures or something like that, doing that work around reset is actually a good idea because you can break up the actual coverage across the 2 years of the plan. When you're talking about major medical, you don't really want to use your major medical deductible. I hate to say that, but that usually means something's wrong with you. You know, you have an illness or whatever. But it all depends on, you know, what kind of office and medical coverage you have. Now, when you're dealing with, like, I said also, again, if you're dealing with, like, optical, completely different story. People tend to use that as soon as it's available. It's all on what you got. It's all on what your issues are. Come on, Herbert. Docking. Oh, I still have a little bit of tea left. Still a little tea left. I'm surprised nobody else has decided to pop in tonight. Usually somebody else pops in. I don't know, when I do RPGs, don't always get a lot of people come in. When I do Elite Dangerous, it's kind of hit and miss depending on what's going on in the community. Though it seems like when I do like MechWarrior, I always seem to get decent people. People always like to show up for that one. I know, it was great. It was fantastic. And then the game decided to be a little snot, and my computer was being my computer was acting up, and the game was acting up. And I got my computer restarted, logged back in, and everything was straightened out, and I am not coming here for that. Everything was straightened out finally, and the game was acting up still. And I'm like, you know what? This just sucks. I didn't feel like booting up another game and doing all the changes I have to make to OBS to do a different game. So I just said, forget it. Alright, so how did that do? 56%. That's not helpful. This guy needs to be cordial with this guy who did not have any money missions. I can't bribe. If you don't let me bribe you, I can't do the mission. Sheesh. Swear. If I don't do missions for you, you gotta let me bribe you. Alright. I guess we can go down to rice. Swing on over to rice and see if we can find ourselves what we're looking for. Get some more bribery missions. Bribery missions are the fastest way to level up with people. And I thought I had most of these people in here to cordial, but apparently some of the influencers have changed. So we've got some new people in here that I don't have good standing with. I mean, it's been, what, a month? Oh, I'm sorry, it's been almost 2.5 months since I was in this area doing a lot of missions. No, 3. The back was 3. It was back in December. Because most of January was my expedition. And then I wasn't playing at all in February. And then from March, I came back to do the colony thing. So yeah, no, it's been at least 2 months since I was in this region doing missions. You posted your tweets on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully it'll help. I don't have a lot of visibility on either Twitter or Blue Sky. But a lot of that's just I avoid the politics that's currently being like force fed all over the platforms right now. So I interact with the people that do games, but I don't post a lot. I'm not on there as much as I probably should be to try and get some stuff going. So I don't get a lot of hype. I don't get a lot of coverage. I mean, I did for a while, but it was always what I considered to be the wrong kind of hype and coverage. Like, when I was looking for a new artist to replace my poorly done, reasonably okay human model with the one you see now, I had a lot of people hitting me up saying, claiming that they were the best person in the world to do XYZ in art. And I'm like, okay, show me your art. What's your timetable? And most of it was just bots, trying to extort and exploit. It was terrible. Though I did find a good artist and a rigger after about a couple of weeks of search. I found a rigger. The artist I had for a while, I had her doing like a piece of art for me like once a month, and she'd be done in like a day or two. Yeah, I'd commission it, like this week or whatever. We talk a little bit about whatever I wanted, and next week after, it was usually done, depending on what her workload looked like. Sadly, DeviantArt is still probably the best place to go for us. DeviantArt, I've had mixed results with. I was using... which site was I using? I'm trying to remember. Which site was I using? Let's see. See if I have it bookmarked. Yeah, I don't remember. I got the notes somewhere on my drive. I know how to contact her. But yeah. But because of their art stealing with their AI, kind of lost. Well, that's the thing. The reason people use AI art, and there's two big reasons why AI art is super popular. First and foremost, speed. You can explain what you want, even loosely, to an AI art program, and it'll get you like 70 to 90% there based on your description. And then you just have to tweak the conversation a little bit. I don't really need... it doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost me that much. Anyways, but it gets you pretty close. And then you tweak a little more and you get exactly what you're looking for. You don't have to argue with an artist for 5 days because you want pink horns, not the bright blue ones they keep wanting to put on there because they think it's cuter. Or the fact that you want a specific style outfit, and even though you give them samples of what you want, they just keep throwing it in a completely different style or whatever. Like, I want this color, this style, this length on a dress. And you might get the color, you'd never get the style, and the length is always not what you asked for. It's just, you get a lot of it. Now, there's an Imperial strike contract. I don't really want a strike contract. I gotta kill 4 pirates. It's like, eh. I mean, it's a super easy contract. Fine. I'll do this one. Be good for my navy rank. Since I do want to rank that up. But, you know, the big thing though is that it's like you get exactly what you're looking for, or at least close enough to what you want, and you're usually happy with it. Sometimes it also gives you things that are like off the wall that are just amazing. Like, I was trying to, I was playing with one of the art programs, I think it was Bing at the time, and I was looking to try and figure out how it worked. I wanted some D&D style art. Yeah, doing some D&D style art, and I was playing on some different keywords, certain types of monsters, trying to describe it, because it didn't have, it doesn't have permissions to use D&D copyright art, so Bing would just get kind of close. And it ended up creating, after poking around with that, what I came to call my gelatinous lich. You know, it's a undead dude sitting inside of a gelatinous ball. It wasn't really a cube in this case, it was on a ball. And yeah, no, it was gelatinous lich. It was great. It was great. It was nothing that I was ever expecting to come up with. Nothing I ever would have thought of asking for. But it just randomly came up with a really fantastic idea. And it was great. Alright, let's go down to the beacon. The other thing about it, though, is time. I commissioned a work from an artist early on, and it was like super simple. You know, it was like this character, but just like laying down on a bed or something like that. And it wasn't like I wanted a lot of shading or anything. It was just like basic cell shade coloring like you'd see in like a comic book or an older cartoon. it's pretty much just flat colors with like maybe two-tone for a little shading. But mostly just flat. And it took her over a month to do this really, really simple request of a character she'd drawn before. It was just one of those things, like, and you get that with, you know, live artists a lot. It's the amateurs that want to play, amateurs wanting to play at being, you know, big boys. You get a lot of that, unfortunately. And it's a shame. Now let's see if we can find ourselves some of my targets here. Oh, that's right. I didn't lock onto the target. Did I? I didn't lock onto the nav beacon, did I? Let's go over here and scan the nav beacon real quick. Oh, wait, we got a thingy here. Beacon failed. Okay. However, alright, I guess we'll go to this particular area. See if we can find it. Come on, warp. Oh, hard points. Gotta pull the hard points in. Castlevania vibes right here. Yeah, I've got to get some more DRM free music. The pieces I have are pretty... I've had for a while. So they... yeah, they're pretty old. Wow, that was perfect. Couldn't think if I tried. I'm not used to these new colors yet. Still getting used to them. Alright, there we go. Let's see some planetides. I scanned the local beacon, but it didn't give me all my planets. I was like, whatever. It's fine. Just gotta get a few planets in here. Okay, so now we can actually see what we're looking for. Mission source, here we go. Get ourselves some scans and we're good to go. Curious, have you read The Wheel of Time? Not recently. I've heard a couple people I know have asked me that question. So I've considered going back and reading it again. But I know I read it once, but it's been a while. Well, back to Adtown. Not much I can do about that. Can't do anything about your ad issue. You can. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go down and check our thread. Now, this particular system does have a station in it, so I will stop into that station and do some bribery. Welcome back. As I was saying, just by the time you popped out, I haven't read real time in ages. The people have recommended that I go back and reread it. I was gonna say that you can sub to the channel and get rid of those ads, and it does help. It helps me out tremendously. Makes me look better. Or if you're on YouTube, you can always be a member, because I have that too. Scan. Scan, baby, scan. This would be easy. These guys will die quick. These little vipers. It'll be easy peasy. Come on, dude. Get back here. It's fine. It's fine. Target number 2. Alright, where did that you go? Oh. Looks like local security got him. That stinks. Well, this mission's an easy one. Problem is, local security got involved. And because local security got involved, we lost our target. We lost the other two. Wait. No! There's a target! They popped up right as I was jumping. Whatever. Let's see. That's my planet, right? Let's see here. Any others? Here we go. It's a hike, but it'll work. Now let's see if we can find ourselves a... Let's not screw this up. Oh. I came out only at 1K closer. Let's do that again. There we go. By the time that cools off, we'll be pretty close. Because then the bribery can continue. I read the first book and almost done with the second book. That's cool. I haven't sat down to read a book in ages that wasn't like an RPG manual. Mainly because I just don't find reading books overly comfortable sometimes anymore. I used to. God, I used to. But I think I got more out of the habit of it because I just didn't have time for a long time. So I got used to reading on the computer screen. But now some people recommended that I go read it. Fair to Lance. He should be expensive. Come on. I want you. Come on. Here we go. These guys aren't going to take very long. They're going to be cheap. Oh! Oh, he did die. I was going to say, did he survive that? Give me that kill warrant scanner. And you're not gonna live very long, you little viper. What are you? What? Fair to Lance? You're Fair to Lance, yeah. See, the one thing about the Fair to Lance is it's actually a really good ship. It's actually very expensive. But they always play it in here as, you know, a low end. You know, a low-end ship. Where is this guy? This one's wanted. We'll take him out. He's got a bounty in his head. I might as well take him out over here. It's probably part of the original bounty quest. Let's get out here where the puddle is. Is it empty? Did they clear up? Nope. They're behind us. There's one out there. There's a ship out there somewhere. See it bouncing around. There it is. Come on, dude. He is wanted, but I want his kill scanner. There we go. Now we got his kill, earned kill. Don't mind killing a bunch of wanted people. Well, he didn't live very long, now did he? Look at that pile of whatever that mess is out there. Okay, anyway, we're gonna look for the space station in the system. And go bribe some people. Let's see. Let's see. What did we get for money-wise in that? About 2 million. It's not bad. The bounty contracts and the missions like a mil. I have to go back to Rice Hub, but you know. That's okay, I guess. It's fine. I don't mind going down to Rise. The only missions I won't take are the planet side ones at all. Because those have never been great. And they have never fixed them. For the Horizons missions. And the Odyssey ones, the on-foot ones, are even worse. Don't get me wrong. The gameplay is good. It's very solid gameplay. But the missions are sketchy and touchy. There's a lot of issues with them. Like, I was doing one mission. I was supposed to just go and grab some data and leave. And the data I needed was behind, like, a level 3 door or something like that. So I was like, okay, fine, no big deal. Find the thing to do that. And no, it wasn't even one of those I had to do any covert ops or anything. I just had to go in and interact with the terminal. And it was a 0. I mean, it's like you walk in, open the door, interact with the terminal, deliver the data or kind of thing, and leave. And I walked like in the road, where you can see like the main road to walk around in, and it flagged me as, being in an illegal area, and I was being shot at by like 15 people and bots and stuff. I'm like, this is a level 0 mission. This shouldn't even trigger on a level 0 mission. Odyssey's got some really jacked up AI logic in the way they're set up. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was fun. I don't mind doing the botany surveys, which require you to get out and walk around for a while. I think it's a great idea. I think it works really well. It just needed to be a not forgotten feature of the game that they needed to do some more effort into. Instead, they went flipping out weird, and we get carriers and a Thargoid invasion and whatever else happened over the last 4 or 5 years. And now we have colonization. And colonization isn't exactly, how should we say, spectacular. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's well designed. It's a little buggy, but it's well designed and all, but it's okay. We don't have as much control as we probably should have in our systems. Or over our stations. It just came out, so... The thing is, it's not the bugs. I don't mind the bugs. Most of us thought that the colonization system was going to be as flexible and immersive and in depth as the fleet carriers. That's what we were expecting. Not what we got, but that's what we were expecting. Oh, look at all these. I can smell the rank up coming. There's a lot of money going into the pockets of those Fed people. And most of them don't like me. It's even better. Come on, babies. Get everybody over here towards cordial or better. Shoot. Some of these guys might actually be friendly by the time we're done with all this. This is a lot of money going into their pockets. Well, they had a couple of interesting bugs that they had to work out in phase 1. There was one case where a guy had bugged it out to where at least one person, if not more, had bugged it out to where they were able to colonize, like, with the big stations that take a long time to build, and colonize those, like, in an hour. Not really overhyped or overwhelming. The expectations of the player base, I think was higher than the developers. Like, the developers had a realistic expectation, and the players had a much more optimistic and ambitious plan of what they expected the developers to do. I think that was a lot to do with it. But the fact that we don't have as much control over the systems, we have a lot of control over carriers. You can customize your character in your carrier in different ways, so that it has, whatever features you want. You want it to be set up for mining, or you want it to be set up for exploration, you want it to be set up for, whatever. There's several different ways you can align your carrier and, what amenities it has. You just have to, go through the process of buying those features to fit you and fit your goals. But with the fleet, with the systems, we don't really get that kind of control. We don't have, the original notes on it that were back from, December, basically said that you'd be able to build and upgrade stations. That was the keyword, upgrade. Right now, we can't upgrade anything. You build at the level you want. So you have to build at level 3 if you want a level 3 station. You have to build level 2 if you want a level 2 station. And while that's not bad, it's perfectly fine. It wasn't what they had said we were going to have, which was going to be closer to what we have with carriers. So, still little stuff like that. That's disappointing. I mean, I have an amazing system, but even maxed out, my system is only going to give me like 5 million a week. You know, now not to say that's bad or anything, but you know, 5 million a week, that's enough to keep a carrier running. That's not doing anything. But it's not like, you know, super riches. Especially when you consider some systems are going to have like a lot of stations that are doing a lot of work. Mine, the mining sales out of my system should be huge. You know, once I get everything up and running. But I don't know. We also expected them to allow you to commission NPCs to deliver resources, which ended up not being a thing. So you can't like commission, have something built, and just like pay a bill. Like, I want to build an outpost, and I want the NPCs to just fill it up. You know, outpost takes a week. Let's say a big station takes 3 weeks to build out, and it's here's a price tag. At the end of the week, you get a bill for every load that the NPCs did. You have to pay them for their work. Every load that a player did, you don't pay that. You don't pay anything, type of thing. And that was kind of like what they implied we were gonna have to help build big stations and build out, you know, everything more efficiently. No, you gotta do it all manually. And if you're not a carrier owner, big stations are a pain in the butt. Because they take forever to make. But at least they fixed the CMM issue pretty early. Yeah, I don't think honestly, I don't think it was, it's underwhelming. But I do think that the player base may have overhyped colonization to a degree. That's just my opinion on it. But, you know how it goes. This is how games work. They all get overhyped to a point. And then the players complain because the devs gave exactly what the devs said they were going to give. And the players were expecting so much more. So that goes back to the the 2016, 2017 era, when we had so many games coming out 10 years ago. and a lot of the games are being way overhyped. Like, Elite Dangerous is supposed to come out, with what essentially became Odyssey. And the developers of Elite Dangerous kept saying, no, we're not doing Ground right away. We're doing that. That's the expansion. That's next year. And then Horizon was completely overhyped and underwhelming. Odyssey, I think, was a good addition with bad execution. With mediocre execution, that's the best way to put it. Multi-crew, a lot of hype. Don't really see a lot of people using it. Just the way it is. Alright, let's turn this one in. Turn my strike contract. Honestly, I don't need the money. I'll take the rapid influence. For my naval contract. Can I get support for this? Support. Oh. Let's see here. We're almost there. I don't need that message. The message is annoying. Especially when I'm doing a lot of these. A lot of these missions. Okay, so I can do the next rank in Empire. I'm almost done with my warrant officer status. That's good. So we'll go up to the other station. Well, okay. Have a good day. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope it's not, too stressful for you tomorrow. And I will see you next week. And we'll see where we're going with that. And like I said, I don't know if I'll be on this next week or I'll do something else. I might go back and do Chrono Trigger next week. So we can actually finish that game up. Because we're about halfway through that one. So I might just do that next week. Work on this throughout the week, yes. Probably give an update on it, yes. But, mainly just go back and focus on the other game. I think that's what I might do next week. Okay. Now I need... Where is my station? I'm losing my marbles. There's Herbert. Yeah, it's like I know Herbert's here somewhere. It's not that far from here. It's only a couple light seconds out. I knew that. Alright, I'll see you next week. You have a good rest. What's this one? Oh, look, I'm an outsider. It's fine. Trying to load up some ranks and not too shabby. I said I got one that I can do. I can do an Imperial rank. Federation rank is a little weak, but I can get that up. Though I'm gonna go back and start working on my colony again. Because I want the money for that. That money coming in. That'd be good money. That'd be good once I get that done. Because once I have that first station done, I'll look around and see if there's anything else nearby that looks good, system-wise. It's not claimed. Because I know there's certain groups that are trying to do a goal, like, build a line between, the bubble and Colonia, or building a line out to the, Sag-A. I know there's efforts to do that. But those are going to take years with the 15 light year jump limit. Because Colonia is only a couple thousand light years out. That's not bad. You can do that in like 2 hours. 2 hours of quick jumping, blah, blah, blah. And fuel along the way. But if you actually wanted to have, you know, a baseline out there, it's going to take, if you do 15 light years, actually maximize it at 15. You need where is it? What is it? It's 15. I say 1,000 divided by 15 is probably 50 stations, 50 systems, or more. What is that? $60. So yeah, you're looking at about 60, 70 stations minimum in order to make that bridge with a single line of stations. Reality is probably even closer to 100 stations. Closer to like 100 stations per 1,000 light years. I mean, figure that's 100 systems per 1,000 light years. That's 100 weeks. It's 2 years. Now, at that point, I wouldn't be surprised if the devs got bored and moved on to something else. And just dropped Colonial as it is, just in your face, like, oh, no, we're done with it. Just throw it out. Because it seems like the devs do that. Which is an absolute shame. Because they've thrown out some really good ideas that had some serious potential. They just didn't follow through. Okay. Alright, so we did not have a mission here. We're 81% through Warrant Officer. I guess we go to Wolf. And a lot of these systems I have, I'm trying to keep my systems minimal. And the reason I say that is because I'm trying to get my rep restored. And a lot of these systems back up to friendly. Because I lost a lot of contacts in this area that were in the cordial and friendly range due to the power struggles. And that's fine. It's just it makes it a little harder for me to be able to level up quickly. Come on. Let's go. Let's jump to the next system. Alright, let's jump. Bots. Hold on. Oh, that's that. Let's see here. Spam. Viewer spam bot. Bye-bye. Block that user. And then ban. Alright, so station. It's a ground one. Here, Shaw City. I can dock there. I mean, I can land on those ground stations, but they take a lot longer to do. But I'll know what the makeup of the system is once I land at Shaw. See if it's actually worth doing. They have a bunch of Federation reps that'd be worth going to the planets to do bribes and farm. Yeah, that'll help. But, you know, that's how it works. Well, we'll see what they have here. And if they don't have anything good here, I might just call it a night. It's been a long week, and I enjoy doing this. I also enjoy doing it casually, not heavy farm grinding. Let's see here. Almost there. Almost there. It's gotta land. Definitely makes me miss the Super Cruise Assist module. So worth it. So worth it. So yeah, we're okay on this. I mean, we just have to get our feder rank up. Haven't done enough missions with them to get ourselves up to the rank we need. At this point, warrant officer. I don't think I get anything new for a while. I think the system permits is the only thing that I get for a while. And that's not the shortcut, because there's certain things you need system permits just to be able to get a hold of. Like, I have an official permit for Soul now, which I didn't have before. Just because I ranked up a little bit. That's nice. Alright, so unless they've got a metric ton of bribery missions, don't think we're gonna get anything out of this. Anyway, we get enough out of this to be able to get us another mission. But that's fine. Because I have no status here. And then what do I have? This guy over here. Alright. Now, mission people wise, there are two Fed faction people in the system. That's good. I just don't have enough standing. Let's have a look here. I get out of Hope Laboratory. Let's do that real quick. We'll see what they've got. It's just I don't have the people I have standing with aren't centralized well. Unfortunately. Which was poor planning on my part. When I was doing passenger missions, I wasn't really paying attention to who I was carrying and who it was for and where and when and where. And I probably should have been paying attention to that a little bit more. Because that would have helped. If I'd actually paid attention a little better. But that's on me. I was just, collecting money. There we go. Almost there. Where is that station at? I assume it's up through the ring. Not that I can't thread the ring. I've done it before. Won't be the first time I've done it. But frankly, I'd rather go around. Well, that's right. This is a planet to land on. I have to land on this planet. This would be a great planet. Land on a planet with rings. Put extractors, refiners, and mining facilities all over the place. Be amazing. Just great resources. And it's a big planet too. I have small moons. 2 gas giants, but a lot of small moons. I don't have any big planets in my system. It's not that I can land on anyway. Having a planet that's got 5 or 6 stations, that would be really cool. Like this one here, this is a huge planet. It's an absolutely monstrous planet. I mean, we're a million meters from the ground. From the station, and, this planet's huge. But we'll land here. We'll see what they got. I think I'm gonna log off for the night. Good times. I mean, it's a nice facility. I gotta build my port. It's this size facility. It's an industrial one. Still gotta build it. Oh. Well, that one I could probably build in a couple of days. Versus my space base, which is gonna take me probably all week. That's okay. There we go. So what's on this planet? Only 2 little briberies. Not even good briberies. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Yeah, nothing good here. I'm gonna actually move on a call. So for those that showed up, thank you for showing up. Not many of you today, but thank you for showing up anyway, and I will see you next time.